Hi, my name's Chris Ryan. As you can probably see, I'm morbidly obese. I'm trying very hard to lose the weight. It's been 20 years, I think, since I could last really class myself as being fit and healthy. Um, I'm making this video to try and keep myself honest and to make a record of my journey, I suppose. I've been on the weight loss journey for 4 weeks now. 5 weeks, sorry, 5 weeks now. Yeah, 5 weeks. And so far, I have managed to lose 2 stone, which is £28 in US money. What's kicked me into making this video and trying to record this journey is every week since I started, I've lost between £6 and £8. And then this week, this 5th week, I lost about £1.5, £2. And whilst I'm happy that that's still a loss, clearly I was expecting more. And I'm not entirely sure why it suddenly ground to a halt, but didn't meet my expectations this week. On Saturday's my weigh-in day. I weigh myself on a Saturday, Sunday to Sunday, depending on what happens. But I was a bit depressed. I was a bit angry. I was confused. I'm a very scientific person. I'm an engineer by trade, so I always try and analyse everything I do, and I'm very inward looking, and I like to think that I'm honest with myself, at least now. I mean, it's probably taken 20 years to get to the stage where I'm truly honest in regards to food and weight loss and fitness and trying to get healthy. And I'm not really sure why it slowed down. Possibly I haven't been counting my calories properly, but I actually spend quite a bit of time every day counting my calories. I'm a bit obsessive about it, to be honest. If I prepare a meal, I sit and work out all the ingredients, calculate them all up, and divide it down into the portion size that we all had as a family, and enter it all in. I did have a meal last week, a restaurant meal last week, and I obviously, in that sense, you have to make the best judgment possible. I mean, it wasn't like a big chain restaurant or anything that has it published on the internet. It's just a small local restaurant, and you've got to try and figure out what you had. And perhaps I miscalculated that, but that was only one night out of 7. And even if I missed it by half, I should still have been on a calorie deficit from what I require at my size. Other explanations could be a couple of days I probably had too much salt, and also one of the things that interests me is last week my normal routine was broken. I did quite a lot of driving last week. I live on the east coast of Scotland. I had to go through the west coast for business and whatnot. And when I'm driving, if I'm going to be behind the wheel a lot during the day, I tend not to drink much water because, frankly, it's hard to go to the toilet. You have to stop, find the toilet, find somewhere to go. It's a pain in the arse. So I don't drink very much, and I don't know if they say you need to keep yourself flushed with water, keep yourself well hydrated. I was clearly dehydrated those days. That was about 2 or 3 days that happened, so perhaps that slowed down the weight loss. I'm making a very good effort this week to try and not get too worried about it, to try and carry on as I have been doing for a month and a bit now. Try and do the same thing I've been doing every day and just watch and make sure my water intake is at least a couple of litres a day. It makes sure that I am vigilantly counting the calories. And we'll see what it is this weekend. And if it's still nothing or very low weight loss this weekend, then obviously after 2 weeks I'm going to have a serious look at what I'm doing and reassess. So right now I'm just putting it down to a blip. Obviously everyone on a weight loss journey will know and will expect, if you've done any sort of research into it or study into the subject or the process, is that your weight loss isn't going to be continuous. You're not going to lose high amounts of pounds, high poundage weight every week. You do have plateaus. However, I wasn't expecting a plateau after a month. I was expecting it after maybe 6 or 7 months, maybe a year. I mean, I've lost 2 stone. That's realistically about 10% of what I have to lose. I wasn't, I was hoping to lose maybe 10 or 15 stone, have a plateau. But as I say, I don't think it's a plateau. I think it's just a blip. I'm not sure why. I feel like I'm getting smaller. When you're this size, things such as, well, everything, especially in the UK, where nothing is designed for large people. So everything you do at my size, you are on the limit. You're on the physical, dimensional limit of most things. So what I mean by I feel like I've got smaller is, when I get in the car, I feel like I have a bit more shoulder room. I feel like I have a little bit more room in front of me. When I go to the toilet, things are easier. It's when I move about the house, I feel like everything is just a little bit easier. My wife, she thinks that I've lost a bit of weight last week, or at least size last week. Not sure how honest an opinion you get from your wife. She's obviously going to try and encourage you and not, plus she's here every day, so she's not seeing a difference as such. It's not like you haven't seen somebody for a month and they come and say, oh Christ, you've lost weight, So whether I'm just retaining water, whether I'm just haven't been hydrating and flushed enough through me, whether I've not counted the calories and I haven't actually lost any weight in the last week, I don't know. But I thought I would start this video record, and when I succeed, I'm not going to say if, when I succeed on my journey, we'll have a visual record of the shrinking. But also, I can't escape this. If I put this on YouTube and if I have it and it's public, people can see me. I'm not hidden away. I'm not hiding away from mirrors or all the rest of it, or convince myself. I have a record that will hopefully keep me honest. I like to think of myself as an honest person. I'm certainly honest with others. It's taken a long time to start getting honest with myself. It's all part of the process. That's why I've called the channel Chris the Redeemer. A little bit play on words perhaps, but I am trying to redeem myself. I was a young fit man. I was in the Merchant Navy. I was an officer. I was young and active, and these days I can hardly walk the lane through the street. Everything's a struggle. Being this big, it hurts. It's not easy. People think it's easy. It's easy to get like this. It hurts. Life is not easy. Everything hurts. Your knees hurt. Your back hurts. You get out of breath as the weight hanging off the front of you makes your back seize up after a while. I mean, standing for me is actually worse than walking. Just the sheer vertical drop of weight on my shoulders pulls down my back and makes that spasm up, and then you can't breathe properly. So that's why this video's here. I don't know if anyone will watch them, but it'll be a record for me to, as I say, keep me honest, keep me sane, and hopefully I can redeem myself. Hopefully I can redeem my life and get back to the life that a 37-year-old person should have. Fortunately I haven't, other than the physical pains of sore back muscles, sore knees occasionally, most days, especially my left knee. I'm quite fortunate and I haven't suffered any other ill health yet. I haven't got diabetes, I haven't got particularly high blood pressure for my size, amazingly. I haven't, got anything really. I get a bit of dry skin, legs are swollen, but they've actually come down in the last month, you know. But I haven't got any real serious health defects yet. And so I'm hoping to, as I say, redeem myself, give myself, because I think I'm worth it, personally, you know. I think I'm a good guy. I think I deserve to have a bit of a life after 20 years of being overweight and probably 10 years of being morbidly obese, you know. Yeah, I hope to get back there, and I hope to get fit again, healthy again, active again. So, thanks for watching if you did, and I'll see you later. Thanks, bye.